Hello everyone, hello friends. If you're just now hopping on, I've been in the midst of sharing everything and trying to get this up and running. It's very last minute. You know me. If you've been on my channel for a while now, you know I'm kind of last minute usually with this stuff, but hey, it makes it more exciting, right? So I just felt really called to do this. Give me 1 second. Let me try sharing at least to another place. Back live again. Okay, so I think we are good. So, hello, Star Tribe. It's been, a very off and on kind of time for what I've been creating and producing. As many of you know, it's just been a time for me to kind of pull back in that hermit mode and reflect and recharge in my own life. But I'm definitely feeling the energy, feeling called today to do some reading for any of you who want to hop on live with me. I'm absolutely in love with this new tarot deck. So beautiful. And I don't remember the exact name of it right now. It's the Golden something. But I'll attach the name in the comments after the live video is complete. If any of you are interested in the deck, because I know some of you out there who join and watch are psychics yourself, or you're learning to read tarot and exploring all occultic topics. And if that is you, welcome to the journey. Welcome to the big grand awakening, right? Being a psychic. What are... I'd say my favorite thing about being a psychic, intuitive, and tarot reader is definitely... Hello, Binta! Binta, would you like me to draw you some cards? So guys, for those of you who are hopping on, I draw 2 cards for free, and that's just looking at whatever it is your spirit guides have to say to you right now. And then if y'all do end up wanting more cards drawn for you, you want more time with me, or you have a specific question, then access the super chat for that. All right, so Binta, let's see what 2 cards are coming through for you. And while I'm shuffling your cards out, Binta, going back to kind of, I guess, reflecting out loud, I'd say my favorite part about being a psychic is having more awareness and a much more intense way of observing myself and the world. And probably my least favorite part about being a psychic is you can be, even in this day and age where we're becoming more open and aware as a collective, I'd say the least favorite part about being a psychic intuitive is being ostracized. Every psychic intuitive ever undergoes, of course, the death and rebirth of the self, and also just usually a big purge within your relationships and from society in general, where you just have to pull back and go in the hermit mode, like in the tarot, the hermit card. And first card out for you, Binta. It just flew out. Page of Swords. Let's get you one more here. Hello, girl power. I'll be right with you after Binta here. All right, Binta. Last card. Here we go. I think I'm done with my little spiel for now, so let's get to you, Binta. Page of Swords. There is a focus for you right now. You're being really pulled right now, Binta, to clear and clean your focus, I'm getting, in a very new way, very using new tactical approaches to things and to the way you communicate. Don't you just love this deck? It has that shiny, shimmering gold background. Anyways, Binta, so I'm feeling right off the bat with this card that energy of really reevaluating as well in some ways. Cleaning and clearing, reevaluating, especially just how you are thinking about something or someone right now. And I'm getting that this is speaking more to you on a level of purpose and of your karmic cycle. I say that because you have the Wheel of Fortune that is sitting right underneath here influencing this. And so I see this, of course, this is really positively supporting you, as the Wheel of Fortune does. So that's gorgeous. But it is speaking to, it's going to serve you and your purpose right now. Whatever that purpose means, whether your purpose is reflecting through the relationships you're building right now and the connections you're making, or whether that purpose is reflecting more through the work that you do, what it is that you're building or creating. It's really serving that right now to shift that phase, shift that thinking into this new sort of perception, and that's going to be ushering in this sort of breakthrough phase in your life, this breakthrough period and chapter. Beautiful here, especially with this Wheel of Fortune coming in. So it's as simple as that, and pay attention. I am getting to the 4 fixed signs that could be around you, Binta. They could be helping you through this process or help initiate this, phase, chapter, and purpose evaluation or reevaluation that we talked about. So those are Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and who am I forgetting? Scorpio. So just pay attention to those. And that's all I'm getting with those 2 cards. All right, so remember, guys, if you do want more cards, more clarity, or you just have a specific question, access the super chat. And that's also just a great way to stand out. Or if you just feel like donating and tipping to the channel that way, that's absolutely fine and welcome as well. You're so welcome, Binta. I'm happy to have helped. Girl Power, are you still with me? Send a hello or some message saying you're still here if you're still here, or just not now joining. Girl Power, okay, I see. You're a Virgo, lovely. I love my Virgo friends. Jeremy, give me 1 second and I'll be with you and right after I read for Girl Power. Oh, and thank you so much, Binta. I appreciate that. I see you in the super chat. Alright, so Girl Power, just take a deep breath with me. Right up front here, guys, I am doing 2 cards for free. For those of you who don't know, 2 cards for free. And this is speaking to whatever Spirit has to say to you right now. Hello, Amaris. I see you in the super chat, so I'll be with you right after Girl Power. All right, so here we go. Girl Power. First card coming up. Queen of Wands. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, I feel like your next card is the next one down. So, ooh, Eight of Wands. Okay, girl power. Your energy is extremely magnetic and strong. Even if you don't necessarily feel your energy this way right now, if you feel like you don't have this much energy right now, I feel like it's coming very, very soon, or that it's going to stick around for a little while. Especially pay attention, girl power, to the next the next time the moon enters a fire sign, so either Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. More so Leo and Sagittarius, I'm getting. That time frame is going to be extremely energizing for you. I'm getting that this extra boost of energy is going to really serve you well, especially in leading and taking charge of some specific part of your life, girl power, some part of your life or some specific project, perhaps that you are doing, that you have been wanting to do. This extra boost of energy and inspiration is going to serve you well, and it's going to hit you fast, is what I'm getting with the Eight of Wands. So be prepared for that. Lot of inspirational downloads, and just like I said, you're going to feel it within your body. You know, it's not just a soul thing. You're going to feel it within your body, and you're being called to create, to do something with that extra boost of energy when you get it. So like I said, pay attention specifically to the next Leo and Sagittarius moon cycle, because that's when it's really going to come at you. So beautiful. There you go, girl power. My pleasure. Okay. And Binta, I see you. And so Binta, I'll be right with you after Amaris Cunningham here. All right, so Amaris, I see you in the super chat, and it's your turn. What kind of connection is Tyler and I? Okay, cool. Relationship stuff. It's always exciting, isn't it? Exciting, sometimes extra complicated. All right, so take a deep breath with me, Amaris. And to everyone else who is just now hopping on and joining, I'm doing 2 cards for free. Those are messages just from what Spirit has to say to you. But if you have a specific question or you end up wanting more cards, more clarity, then access the super chat. And I know it's been a while since I've been on here, guys, but I plan on being on here a little bit more in October, so a couple more shuffles here, Amaris. Ooh, okay, I feel like it's these 2 first of all. Whoa, okay, so Amaris Cunningham. Funny. The fire energy seems really strong with a couple of you on today, but Amaris, specifically for you, we have the Emperor card as well as the Six of Wands popping out. But I'm going to get you a couple more, but let's go ahead and start there with those cards. So, bear with me 1 second here. So this connection with you and Tyler that you're asking about, first message that I'm getting, impression I'm getting with the Emperor here, is that it's saying this relationship with Tyler has the potential to be very solidifying and long term. The Emperor is someone who has created an empire, You know, he has age and time backing him. Oh, wow. Okay, so this person, Tyler, has all fire or dominant fire energy. I see. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Well, that fire energy is coming through here. I see him being in a very mature place. Has that been a concern for you, Amaris? Because I see him being, oh, yeah, he's a little bit of a hothead. Yeah, you know, us fire signs can be that way. What I'm seeing here with Six of Wands, too, is that there are a lot of people who are looking at him, you know, because Six of Wands is about kind of being in the spotlight, having that recognition, having a lot of admirers and followers. You see all the people in the background here following the fire sign on the horse. So what I'm getting is that there's a little, you know, there are some distractions, whether it be other admirers or people who are just trying to take this person, Tyler's attention. And, you know, it ultimately is whether this may not necessarily be what you want to hear, Amaris, with it, but it is up to him to kind of make the decision here with who he is giving his attention to, right? But let's get you another card or two since you were with me here in the super chat. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. And Benta, I'll be right with you after Amaris here. So I'm going to look a little bit more into what the guidance is for you, Amaris, with the relationship with Tyler now. Let's get a card specifically for that. Ooh, okay, this one. Five of Swords right off the bat. Okay, so I'm getting the guidance for you, Amaris, with Tyler is to actually give him a little bit of space and to a little bit more space and to almost play the, I hate to say it like this, but like the cat and mouse game. Almost, you know, where you're just giving the other person their space, but sending him a signal or two that you're there, that you're available, but giving that space. So hopefully that makes sense. Now let's get one more card to kind of see how this has the potential to shape up in the near future here. Ooh, okay, so Amaris, last card for you. Four of Wands. This is beautiful. This is how it can shape up in the near future. It looks like this relationship with Tyler has the potential to really be something that is unifying. And like I said, structured. We have the Four coming up again. We have the Four coming up with the Emperor, you know, Major Arcana. And fours are all about structure. Also, the tarot is clearly telling you to pay attention to fours when you see fours around you or repeating fours. Okay, that's going to be one of the signs and signals for you. So the near future looks like, you know, this could turn into a partnership, or this can, you know, turn into a very passionate and beautiful relationship. But you have that calling and guidance right now with the Five of Swords that we talked about. So just remember that, Amaris. All right. Moving on here. Benta, what is that specific question? If you are still in the room, Benta is up next. What is that specific question? And hello, Malik. And Jeremy, you are right after Binta. And remember, guys, the first two cards I do for you are message from Spirit to you. If you have a specific question, I take those through the super chat, or if you just end up wanting more cards, I take those through the super chat as well. And when the chat room gets too busy, it's easier to see people in the super chat because it pops up in like flashy colors. Binta. Going once, going twice. Binta, what is that specific question? And Amaris Cunningham, if you're still in the room, sending warm vibes and all that jazz to you, because it sounds and looks like something that could work out beautifully for you. Okay. I'm not seeing a message from Binta at this particular point. So Jeremy, you are up next here. So here we go, Jeremy. Couple of cards. Let's see what Spirit has to convey to you right now. Okay, Jeremy. First card popping out for you is the Ten of Wands. Let's get you one more here. Okay. Second card popping out for you, Jeremy, is the Death card. Okay, so there's a pretty strong message here for you. You're going through, there's something within your life, whether it's the chapter of life that you're on right now, a specific thing that has been weighing on you, and you'll know what this is, what I'm talking about. But whatever that weight has been that has felt like it's just been too much weight on your shoulders, or it's been more of a struggle, it's been more of a burden than it has been, helpful or a pleasure. Whatever that thing is, it wants to be released. There is very specifically, Jeremy, something that wants to be completely cleared out and potentially completely ended for you right now. So, and I see you asked specifically about your love life. So, I feel like in some way this could be speaking to, there's some other part of your life and whatever this is speaking to that feels, overwhelming or burdensome, that needs to be cleared, that needs to be let go. Slate needs to be wiped clean in order for other parts of your life, such as your love life, to start flowing with more ease and just better. So, this is asking you to clear that. There's some sort of clearing that needs to be done. Scorpio energy can be very helpful for that in general, but specifically for you, I feel like tapping into some of that scorpionic water energy could be helpful through this. And, it might be as simple, Jeremy, as doing some ritual work, or some journaling, some smudging with sage around the house, and really kind of getting your thoughts and whatever it is that you are wanting to end, a cycle, relationship, or whatever it is that you're wanting to put an end to, kind of giving yourself a ritualistic process. That way, it's kind of a formal conclusion for you. But I feel like that's really gonna lighten things, like beautifully and dramatically for you. And you're so welcome, Jeremy. Yeah. So there you have it. Guys, remember, if you have specific questions that you want answered, or you just want more cards drawn, you can do that in the super chat. The 2 cards that I'm drawing for people for free is just kind of what's coming through from Spirit to you right now, for those of you who are just now joining. All right, so I see you. Malik, you are up next. But let me double check and see if Binta has come back in with their specific question, because you were in the super chat. Binta, send a message if you are back in the chat room. My black cat, here, I'll just angle the camera down real quick. Felix is his name. He has been with me this whole time, just all snuggled up. He's my little familiar and protector. And he's a big lover. All right, Binta, if you are in the chat room, send me a message so we can get to your specific question, since you were in the super chat. And in the meantime, Malik M. Arain, and I'm sorry if I'm saying names wrong. Let's get a couple of cards for you. And these are to see what Spirit wants to bring through for you right now. Okay, first card coming up for you, Malik. We have the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Second card. Okay, second card, we have the Eight of Wands. The fire energy is really strong today in general. It's funny. So Malik, pay attention to fire energy right now. That could mean paying attention to Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy, but also using fire as an element, Malik, that could benefit you right now. Okay, so whether that's in ritualistic spell work, or if it's just lighting some candles while taking a bath, or throwing a bonfire in the woods, if you're able to do that, connecting with fire a little bit more. That's the first thing I'm getting. But I'm also really getting there's a message coming through here for you, Malik, about really firing up your motivation. Or if you simply need some validation right now, just some confirmation, now is the time. The motivation and inspiration is there. I feel like there is more inspiration and motivation that is coming to you. And especially with that Eight of Wands showing up, it is coming in fast. There's a message here, Malik, saying be empowered to make the move, to take the first step. And that's really important. I'm getting that specific message, taking the first step, whether it's with a relationship or with a goal, project, something that you have in mind. You have what you need right now. You have that motivation. You have the right drive right now. And like I said, more of that drive and energy is coming to you as well. And fire energy, like I said, fire energy is going to help you even more with that, tapping into that. So that's what came through with those. Remember, everyone who is watching, if you do want more cards, more depth and detail, access to Super Chat, that's also where I take specific questions and I can look at specific questions that you have, especially with relationship stuff. Usually that requires more. And so I do all that through the Super Chat. But if you just simply want to hop on there to donate to the channel as well, that is, of course, super appreciated and perfectly fine too. And say hello if you are new, just now popping in the chat room. And also, guys, just a refresher, I do plan on going live, doing more of these live readings again, especially this month here in October. It can be a hard time in October booking private readings, especially because professional readers, psychics, counselors were busy during this time. So, for that reason too, I want to go live more here this month for you guys. Kind of how I want to be of service during this time. And what can I say? I feel like I have a little bit more energy myself now to do this, so I'm excited to be on here a little bit more. And remember, those of you who are interested in this deck, it might be hard to see. Let me put up another card. You can see the gold shine, kind of metallic look that these cards have to them, and it's one of the main reasons why I love this card, but the art is beautiful as well. And I'll put the name of this tarot deck in the comments if you are interested in it for yourself, because it's gorgeous and I don't remember the full name, so bear with me, guys. I'm just reviewing the chats here. And Binta, just a refresher, Binta, if you're back in the chat room watching right now, send me that message of what specific question you were wanting to ask since you were a part of the Super Chat. Oh, he's sleeping so peacefully, Mr. Felix down here. Isn't he adorable? I mean, I can't help it. I love my cats. I don't know if any of you who are watching have ever looked up your Egyptian zodiac, but the Egyptian zodiac is super interesting too, and it definitely correlates to like Western astrology and everything zodiac that has to do with my zodiac sign. And in Egyptian astrology, I am related to the god Bastet, which is the image of the black cat, the god with the head of a black cat. Very psychic energy, of course, go figure. But I just thought that was super cool when I found that out. So if y'all haven't, Google it, look it up, because it's really interesting. Or go to my Facebook page. That might be faster for some of you, because I've reposted the link to that a couple of times, the Egyptian zodiac, so check it out. And okay, so I'm not seeing anyone pop up in the chat room just yet. So while I'm waiting, I'm gonna get a drink real quick and I'll be right back. Oh, hello, Amit Sharma. Hi, I'll be right back to do you a reading, okay? Okay. Excuse me, Felix. He's like, my cat is completely hogging my chair. All right. Binta, if you come back in the chat room and start watching again, send me a message since you were in the super chat. All right, so Amit Sharma. Here we go. I'm going to draw you a couple cards, see what Spirit has to say to you right now. Everyone new who is popping on here, if you have a specific question, especially around relationships and love, I take those through the super chat. And if you want more cards and more detail, do all that through the super chat. Make it super convenient. But if you just want those 2 free cards that I'm drawing for everyone to see what Spirit has to say to you, by all means, we can just do that. All right, so Amit Sharma, deep breath in. First card for you, Amit Sharma. Beautiful. We have the star card here. I hope a little bit of partial nudity doesn't offend anyone, because these cards have it. So Amit Sharma, I'm going to get you one more card. Amit Sharma, this can be a powerful time, especially over the next week or two, of healing and manifesting. Working with the spiritual, using your alchemical tools to really attract in the objects or the relationships even that you want. So that's the first thing popping up here. Hello, Geeta. All right, one more card. This one. Ooh. Yes, okay, so Amit Sharma. King of Pentacles popping out next here. It is a very fortunate time for you to put your energy and your intention, especially on manifesting and calling in more money, building the finances, your home environment. Basically, the things that you really value. That's a big focus for you right now, and you can really attract those in right now. I'm getting here too, specifically there could be a Taurus or a Capricorn, specifically a Taurus or a Capricorn who can really help benefit you right now. So definitely pay attention to that, Amit Sharma. A Taurus or a Capricorn coming through pretty strong here who can help benefit you. And I'm getting who's giving you some sort of upgrade. And if it's not specifically that type of person or zodiac, tapping into that kind of energy right now can be very useful for you. So that's beautiful. There you have it. Remember, guys, if you want more cards or you have specific questions, especially if you have specific questions around love and relationships, I take those through the super chat. So we do those through the super chat. But if you want me to just draw a couple of cards to see what Spirit has to say to you right now, of course, I'm doing that for free. And we can easily just pull that. And if you just want to donate to the channel, to the stuff, work, knowledge, and everything that I do here, you can easily do that through the super chat as well. All right, let me check the comments here. All right, send me a message if you are in the chat room. Hello to everyone popping on and popping through. And I promise, guys, I will be going live more this month. I'm actually feeling the energy to do so again, so it's exciting. All right, and for those of you who are just popping on, or if you're coming back, sorry, you may have heard this already, refresher, if you have a specific question, or if you just want more cards from what I draw from Spirit, then access the super chat. And it's that little sign that's in the right-hand corner, for those of you who don't know. All right. So if anyone would like me to draw them 2 cards from Spirit right now, just to see what the message is from them to you, let me know. Drop me a comment. I'm using one of my beautiful new decks here. I love the backing to these as well. You know, it's the Tree of Life. And I like that we have kind of the theme of as above, so below, Tree of Life. And then we have the sun. We have the moon embedded in the sun. Hello. Hello, SJNN. Yes, actually,